Then on Father's Day, ironically, um, here among the stones of Grove Street Cemetery. Um, Grove Street Cemetery is on the Yale campus and here in New Haven. And like many of Boston's cemeteries that we saw, this cemetery, Grove Street Cemetery, took the place of New Haven Green, where the settlers and founders, I suppose, were buried, and they kind of ran out of room there and moved over to here off of Grove Street. Significant in many ways because it's a private cemetery, it's nonprofit, and instead of just throwing bodies helter-skelter in a field, this was kind of one of the first cemeteries that had a plan outside of getting rid of the bodies. This is one of the first cemeteries with roads. It had, it was an arranged cemetery with a formal layout and plan. It had roads, and nonprofit, private, and like many cemeteries, old cemeteries here in the Northeast especially, it features some of the world's notable figures. Here we have Noah Webster. Saw him just up the road in Hartford, his birth house there. Well, here is his stone and family plot here in Grove Street Cemetery. All right, Noah Webster. Next to him, not far from him, is Eli Whitney. Now, when I saw that name on Wikipedia, I'm wondering, I know that name. I know Eli Whitney. How do I know Eli Whitney? And it's like, I Googled him, and he is the creator of the cotton gin. Okay. The cotton gin, which made picking cotton easy, okay? For you young folks, no, it's not a drink. It's not like a lime-a-rita, but only gin. No, his invention made picking cotton easier than just field hands, if I remember my grade school history. Okay, these two are the most notable. Noah and Eli there. Aside from the history of the cemetery itself. Also, there's one more guy here that I want to see if I can show you, if this camera will work, that we've seen around the country. Now here's a guy we've seen mentioned all around the country, and notably in universities. For some reason, we saw him mentioned in Boulder. They honored him with like a ballroom or something on the Boulder campus, in Student Union, I think. In Pittsburgh, also at the University of Pittsburgh, we saw him honored. Because I think he was born in Pennsylvania, southwest Pennsylvania. But Glenn Miller, the big band leader, okay, who gave his life in World War II in defense of his country. He too is buried here in Grove Street Cemetery. Okay. from New Haven and Grove Street Cemetery.